Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your Star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is my weekly What I've Been Warming. There's not a lot in my basket, but there's enough to talk about. So let's just dive right on into our first week of the end of November and the beginning of December of 2023. There's lots of good stuff here. So one of the things that I was doing this week was helping my mother over at her house, and she had taken a few of my bricks where I'd done a lot of the parts of the first set and used them for samples and for reviews and things. So she has another one of these. This one's complete because I haven't gotten into it yet. Over at her house, this is currently available. We have a bundle deal right now where you can do 2 of our tree-shaped holiday bricks for $30, which is just fantastic. So that was some Scentsy news I wanted to share with you, and I wanted to share how much I really enjoyed this at her house. It's nice here, but I have so much other scent in the home. Over there, it was so bright and juicy and fresh. So if you like vanilla, just the tiniest bit of orange and tiniest bit of spice and a lot of juicy orange, you have got to try this orange spice and everything nice. It really is a very, very sweet scent and I'm enjoying it a lot. So there is that. And then we also have something that I forgot to warm at all last year. That is Crimsonberry Christmas. This is an old brick from a few years ago. This was my second brick, which I just got the first cube of out of storage and melted this in my basement the other day. It was so good, you guys. So it's got nice cherry, cranberry, deep spices, really, really festive for the holidays. It's just a good scent. Very much like 'Tis the Season from Bath & Body Works, but not quite as sweet. And I would love to see this come back for Scents of the Season at some point. And then another one that I had a really strong craving for was a whole bunch of caramel chestnut. And I did this all over the house several different days. So this is just roasty, toasty, good, sweet chestnuts with caramel and a creaminess. And this is what not to do with your bricks. This got stored in a hot place and it's definitely not real happy with me. So we'll just chop this up and use it. And it is so rich and decadent. This was in last year's brick collection for the holidays. And I hope that you guys clubbed this or got a stack of bricks because it's so good. So then some other things that I was just getting through. I didn't really do my piles because it was kind of a chaotic week and I don't remember what I did where. But I did I do Christmas Cottage? I don't think I actually did Christmas Cottage. I think that this accidentally ended up in my melting basket, but if I did it, because this is a full bar, so I'm suspicious I didn't, this is such a nice homey scent. A lot of people will save this for right around Christmas itself because it is such a hearth and home scent and it's really good. One I know that I was doing was some Perk Me Up, and that was a mixture with vanilla, maple vanilla glaze. These two made a really nice, I was just in the mood for heavy duty bakery and gooey stuff on Saturday morning, and it made a really good sort of coffee shop scent. So Maple Vanilla Glaze was holiday trio last year. It is so strong with the gooey maple and lots of vanilla, almost like a glaze you'd put a donut in. So nice. And then it got a little bit too sweet, even for me, so I put Perk Me Up in there, which is just a basic coffee scent to kind of mellow it out. Another thing I was melting this week that I really, really enjoyed was Cinnamon Buttercream. And this I had swapped with a friend because I don't have any more of it. It is so nice. And it's kind of a relaxing fall winter smell if you want some bakery, but you just want smooth and gentle. And I was doing this with, I had to talk about these two together, but now I don't know where my actual tub went. There was a scent that I was melting from Teddy Bees last week called Christmas is Coming. And I did that in alternate warmers with the cinnamon buttercream. It was like the best thing all week because there's this Fraser fir plus the gingerbread plus all the pastry in the Christmas is Coming. And then this kind of smoothed it out because the difference between the two companies, melting them together, the scents usually last longer for me. And this had the really rich buttercream and the cinnamon. I had to go do a bunch of errands. I came back and once in a while when you just get your wax mix right, you walk into your house and you go, wow, is that good? That's what happened to me last week. It smelled like someone had just been baking gingerbread cookies, left them on the counter, and there's that faint little bit of Fraser fir from the Christmas is Coming. It was a moment, and it was a good moment. So if by chance you have both of those, you need to do different parts of the house or alternate warmers of cinnamon buttercream with Christmas is Coming, and your mind will be blown, I promise. It was so festive and Christmassy. It was great. So then another one that I'm doing, and I'm promising you I'm going to move more of these clams this year, Cozy Fireside, my favorite scent of all time. I'm actually melting that today because I don't want my 12 or 13 clams that are in the basement to just sit there. I keep thinking I can only melt this on Christmas Eve, and it's not true. This scent is Christmas in a bar for me. It is glowy, warm, it's toasty with ginger and just a deep, cuddly Christmas soul. I love it. So another one that I was melting was Maple Apple Bourbon, and this is just super fun. It may not be super Christmassy, but it's great for fall, winter. It's in the catalog right now. It's really deep maple with apple and that pinch of bourbon that kind of balances it, so the red apple and the sweetness from the maple's not too much. Really, it's a good powerhouse, and it's an excellent performer. So the same day that I was doing some of the other bakery things, I got out a whole bar of sticky cinnamon bun, which for a lot of people, I think this has taken a back seat to other cinnamon type scents we've had. I still love this one, and the reason is because it is a very good performer. You put it in and it's strong. Then the vanilla will taper a little bit and it'll get more cinnamon, but it will go for days. And it's excellent in cold weather, and I love it. So that sticky cinnamon bun, that's still in my club, at least at this point. Another one that I was doing was spiced Emberglow, and I just put a few cubes here and there and some warmers over the course of the week. This is more gentle, not as sweet as Cozy Fireside. It's more smoky smoldery, but it's really nice. And so it's a smoked apple or smoked vanilla with apple and embery charred Fireside. And it's really relaxing and very good. I've only got one more bar of that. Another one I was doing because I just had a craving. You wake up one morning and you're like, I want to melt, and then fill in the blank. I needed hot cinnamon bear, and it just was all over the house. And I think it was a different day than I did sticky cinnamon bun. So I was really in Christmas cinnamon mode this week. Oh, I loved it. And this is just the best, smooth, good, authentic cinnamon. Yes, for those of you that are spice averse, it's too much, but for the rest of us that love our spices, how could you do better than cinnamon perfection? It's really, really good. Another one that I was doing was the spiciest of orange scents, and that is sweet orange pomander. I even did an Instagram post because I was making some pomanders, and I'm like, as long as I'm making these, we might as well do the whole back room in pomanders and show people that I'm melting my favorite sweet orange pomander. Oh, this is the best. It's complex spices with a deep, like a dried orange peel undertone. It's fabulous if you are a spiceaholic. In the UK, I think they still have this in the catalog, and I love it. So, more caramel chestnut, because I went through tons of it. Some brick, some bar. Another caramel chestnut, I really, really got into that last week. The maple vanilla glaze I already did. What do I have in here that I didn't do yet? Ooh, we did some The North Calls in some bedrooms. This is so good. This just launched on the 4th for a second or third time. I think they keep bringing the Frozen collection back. This is elegant. This is if you need to unwind in your bedroom because life's gotten to you, put in some The North Calls. It has marine, it's got lily, kind of watery quality, so classy and relaxing. I loved it. And then I did a whole clam of Christmas cottage cider, which did not disappoint. It's low-key for a spice scent because it has a nice, almost a watery orange quality. That's not a bad thing. You wouldn't want it strong and syrupy sweet like in the orange spice and everything nice. And it's got the spices, and it's just so homey to me. I love this. Then another one that I was doing, and this was a success story in my bedroom, which maybe you don't want to melt bakery in your bedroom all the time, but I was doing a lot of the sticky sweet stuff in the rest of the house. Caramel praline cake. This has been my problem child bar that I want to love. I also put it in the floor room. Still couldn't smell it out there, but I put this in my bedroom. Oh, you guys, it was perfect. So it's got this wonderful, very blonde toffee shards of caramel thing going on. And then all the fluffy yellow cake. Oh, and it went for a couple days in my bedroom. I really do not know why this bar hates my back room, but it does not like my floor room. But this was wow. So I ordered more. I think I might have thrown it in my club because I keep taking this one in and out, but it is so nice in the right space. Loved it. So then I had 3 teddy bees that I wanted to talk about. The sugar, chestnut, and apple butter. I did this on the same day as a lot of the caramel chestnut. You guys, this is the other one that I did get more of in the RTS. There were 3. This is so good. So you take a little bit woodsy or more creamy chestnut than in your caramel chestnut. The caramel chestnut is more caramel forward. It's heavier. This with the apple butter, these sugar chestnuts and apple butter, It's smooth. It's just beautiful, and it envelops your house in this huggy kind of a thing. I didn't get out my apple butter frosting, but another day I'm going to pair this with apple butter frosting. It's going to be mind-blowing. So good. And I did a bunch of Christmas trees and cream this weekend. This is just nice. It's a middle-of-the-road scent. Oh, and I didn't read you what was on here. I'm sorry. So, sugar, chestnuts, and apple butter. Apple butter, brown sugar, toasted chestnuts, clove, and notes of spice. I mean, that's everything I love. Christmas trees and cream. Fresh pine, vanilla waffle cone, and rich buttercream. And the buttercream and the waffle cone way drown out the pine for me because I really, really like my tree, but it's a beautiful buttery bakery scent. It is not my favorite of the haul that I got, but I like it enough that I'm enjoying it very much. I just could use more tree because I'm a treeaholic. So there's that. And then this one is more tree, and it's an excellent balance, and that is balsam and cashmere. And this, oh, this is so good. Vanilla balsam, sugar cookies, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. Yes, this is elegant. This is balanced. It has the right amount of sweet and tree for me. It's perfect. And I will enjoy more of this in the bedroom. I used this in the basement and I liked it, but I like it better in the smaller spaces. It just stays more balanced for me. So that is everything that I've been getting through in the last week. I don't know what you guys are working on right now. I was able, I didn't know this on the 1st, to order my Bring Back My Bar kit on the 1st. I ordered it on the 2nd because I didn't know I could order it on the 1st. And I am so happy to let you know that as long as Scentsy ships it ASAP, I should have my first sniffs by the middle of the month rather than being able to order it on the 15th and then you wonder if it'll get there with Christmas shipping. So thank you, Scentsy, for speeding up our release as consultants of being able to get our Bring Back My Bars, which are going to be a fantastic crop. And I cannot wait to get that video filmed and share that with you. Save your pennies for your January Bring Back My Bar. I promise you it will be worth it. So have a great day, guys, and enjoy all of your wonderful festive holiday melting. I am certainly enjoying mine. Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. God bless. Bye-bye.